This time of year with winter approaching, what you want to look for is turning off your sprinkler systems, getting that shut and blown down, turning off your hose bibs, which even if they're frost-free, which a lot of people have, you have to disconnect your hose. So if you're under the impression the frost-free will not freeze, it will if you keep your hose hooked to it because it won't drain properly. To find your shutoff for your hose bibs, go in your basement. At the point it exits the house, look up in the ceiling, and normally there's a little valve there that has a little drain plug on the side of it. Just shut it off. You can pull that drain plug. It'll drain the entire pipe from that point to the hose bib.
Welcome back, folks. This is How You're Done. My name's Adam Helfman. I'm having a great Saturday morning. Shout out to my girl, Jessica Hughes. She's in the car listening right now. Thank you. So we got Ron Alexander from Shelby Mechanical, 30-year plumber. Got 12 plumbers full-time working with you. You're a week and a half, 2 weeks out. So if someone calls you today and it's an emergency, how does that impact things?
We adjust the schedule. If it's, you know, especially like water heaters, if they're leaking or something, we work it and hope the customer that we tell that was scheduled that time, we usually tell them, listen, here's what happened. And we would do the same thing for you if you called. And so most of them, you know, they understand.
They get it. Well, you have really good staff. You have Kelly.
She's awesome.
The best, right?
Yeah.
So I had like a 2-hour conversation with her yesterday trying to confirm our Dwight Street project.
Okay, right.
Trying to get everything organized. We have this. Ron is working on a project that Hart Dunn's consulting on, and we're at the last finish line. One little thing we got to do, and I'm so excited.
We'll get there.
We'll
get there.
So, if someone wants to call you or schedule an appointment to replace like a toilet or something, give the number.
Yep, 586-726-9444.
And you buy your plumbing from all over?
Yeah. Yep.
Like we have a relationship with Aetna Supply, Infusion Plumbing, but we also have like family members, Advanced Plumbing. Shout out to the boys.
The guys in Detroit.
Right.
Thanks for letting us use your parking lot.
They have that showroom in Detroit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
Off the charts.
Great people there.
And great people, of course. But have you been in the new showroom?
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
Like high five. I wish them the best success times 100.
I think they're in a great location. You know, with everything going on in the city, it's awesome for us to be that close.
No question about it. Anyways, they're great people. So, toilets. Is there a toilet you like to put in over anything else?
Kohler.
Right.
You
know what?
I love Kohlers. Yeah.
By the way, toilets are my fetish. You know that?
Yes. We always end up there.
Bill Beatty from Rapid Drive. Did you know that?
Oh, I knew it. Yeah. First time I met you, told me that.
My toilet has a heated seat.
Yeah.
How about them apples?
What were you trying to design? Didn't we remember last time we were going to design something you wanted on
with
your
armrests?
No, you wanted something special on it or something. I don't remember what it was.
Some sort of tickler or something.
Yeah.
Hey, are you starting? It's just automatic. It's just Bluetooth and the remote control. That's all we wanted to do. Everything's automatic. In fact, you could probably we'll have an app.
The foot flush, that's what it was. Remember, we were going to design a foot flush so you didn't have to touch the handle.
Well, wait a minute. Am I the only guy that flushes toilets with their feet?
Well, yeah, I mean, not at home. I know.
Yeah.
If it gets to that point.
At the bar, maybe, yeah.
Welcome back, folks. This is How You're Done. My name's Adam Helfman. Got a small little round table going this morning. Ron Alexander, plumber, Shelby Mechanical, serving all Metro Detroit.
All around good guy.
All around good guy. We can say that. Ron, tell me, you know what? Let's talk about, since you're a good guy. Tell me about yourself. You married?
Yeah, I've been married 38 years.
Shout out to your wife.
Yeah, a long time.
How many kids?
2 boys and 5 grandkids.
5 grandkids.
5
you love
grandkids.
them, right?
Oh, yeah. Take them up north with us. We have a ball. Everyone says, oh, they're great. You can send them home. My wife don't send them home ever.
Right?
They'd stay with us.
She likes it.
Oh, gosh, she loves it. Are you kidding?
Good for you, man. Good for you. Family man, plumber, loving it.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to make a career in plumbing, you could totally do it. That's a dream, right?
Yeah, I think it's you. I've never been out of work. I mean, my entire life I've never been out of work with plumbing. I tell these young guys, you know, give me 3 solid years. There's no reason you can't be making anywhere between 60, 70, 80,000 a year.
No problem.
3 good years and get your license, and you're there, man.
And you can your working for you qualifies as getting experience?
Yes. Yep. We register with the state the day you start. A lot of places don't. I don't know why. They're supposed to, but I register the guys, keep them up. we're gonna start doing some training on Saturdays, just for some of the guys that are running service to come in the shop and do some different things that they would do in new construction, that they're just to give them more hands-on, some different stuff. So
that's nice to know. Well, that's a good sign of your success. I mean, you've been with Hired Done now 3 years, I think.
I think so, at least.
You having a good time with it?
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the business.
We bump heads, but we still love each other.
Oh, come on. Easy. We do. No, you and I fight. Because it's actually my fault, though. That's the best part. I'll admit it, even on the air right now.
I'll agree with you.
Yeah. So, well, hey, you know what?
No, I know.
It's
just messing with you.
So, we talked just before the break about technology changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like we talk about waterproofing and roofing, technology's evolved over the last few years.
Oh yeah.
Plumbing just as much. I mean, if you're building a new house today, let me just ask you: do you put a tankless water heater in as an automatic, or
well,
not
I find
really?
out what their needs are. I mean, it does, because it's an expensive piece of equipment, but it's a great piece to have. But now they've even come a long ways. I mean, with I use Renai's, they have an internal recirculating system built in, so I mean that helps a lot. You know, when they first came out, we were building all kinds of contraptions to find a way to recirculate them, and smaller electric water heaters. You know,
okay,
joined
you know
up
what?
with them.
I got to be honest with you. I think tankless water heaters are great. However, if they're not plumbed properly or sized properly, because
Correct.
like my partner or my business partner, let's just call him
Yep.
Scott. He's got this beautiful shower, 6-7 heads. He's got this monster Neritz or whatever the brand is.
Yeah, I forgot which one.
Yeah. No, it's
Is it
something
Navion?
Navion. That's
Navion.
right. Which is really, and it's installed properly.
Yep.
But it trickles out, and I'm like, what the heck? I don't want that. Rip it out and give me a 250 side by side with a Grundfos,
Right.
pump. Let's blow it out, man.
Yeah.
I want him to get some water pressure.
The gallon flow on them, the older ones, isn't what it is now. So when he's got all them shower heads running all at the same time,
Right.
the tankless
dribbles
water
out like a
heater,
pitcher.
it slows the flow down to catch up with the temperature.
Yeah,
And that's his situation, to run all them heads. So I mean, depending on how his shower was piped too.
It was piped. It was piped with 3/4.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, no, he was a good plumber at the time.
Okay.
So, all right, well, we'll deal with that later. So, frozen pipes. This is the time of year where it's starting to get 30 degrees or lower at night.
Correct.
People forget to take the hoses off the hose bibs.
If you have a frost-free hose bib, please remove your hose, because it won't do you a bit of good with the hose connected to it. It'll freeze and split.
And then you got a big problem after.
In the spring when you turn the water back on. So you don't have to turn the water off to them, but you have to disconnect the hose to let it drain out, because that's what they do. They drain themselves each time you turn them off when you use them in the summer. So if you leave your hose hooked to it pressurized, it'll never drain, so it'll just eventually crack.
Okay, and I wasn't sure. That's a good advice. And if it does crack, they can call you, or if they don't have frost free, you guys can install them.
Yes, certainly.
How long does it take to do one of those? Depending on access.
Hour and a half, depending on, you got to shut the house down and drain it. Depends if they have a valve there to shut that one down itself. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.